It seems like every time I turn on the news or every time I read an article or even a lot of times as I talk to people these days, there's a genuine discouragement that is starting to really set in for people. A lot of people feel helpless and hopeless. And as I was thinking about that this week, I was actually reading in my quiet time in Ephesians chapter 2, and I ran across these verses right at the beginning of Ephesians 2, and I want to share it because I think God has something to say to us if we're feeling discouraged, helpless, and hopeless. Listen to this. And you were dead in your trespasses and sins. I know that's not very encouraging. It actually gets worse before it gets better. Listen. In which you formerly walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, of the spirit that is now working in the sons of disobedience. Among them we too all formerly lived in the lusts of our flesh, indulging in the desires of the flesh and the mind. And we were by nature children of wrath, even as the rest. But God, being rich in mercy, because of his great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in our transgressions, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved. When you think about problems, when you think about challenges, there is no problem greater than the problem of sin and death. And yet, God overcame that. It doesn't speak to us kindly here. It says, we were all caught up in sin. There's no distinction. There's not good people and bad people. There's not really nice people and not so nice people. Basically, the category is this: sinners. And we all fit into that category. And he says when you're in that category, guess what? You're spiritually dead. Now, what can a dead person do? What kind of strength does a dead person have? Absolutely none. And yet, those words that begin verse 4, but God. We made a mess of everything. We were completely separated from God. We had no spiritual life. We couldn't do anything to save ourselves. But God, who is rich in mercy, loved us anyway, and by grace offered us salvation in the person of Jesus Christ. What an incredible thing he has done for us. If you're struggling with hope, I want to give you some hope today. The problems that you're facing, the problems we're facing as a society, they're nothing compared to the problem of sin and death. But God is able to overcome even your problems. And so I want to encourage you. Why not take the challenges, the fears, the anxiety, the problems that you're facing right now and lay them at the feet of the one who has already proven that he is our only hope. God loves you. He's got an amazing plan for your life. I hope you'll trust him with it and experience that hope for yourself. God bless you.